Hello, student. I'm Ranjita BR. I'm presenting the topic Introduction to Organization under the subject Organizational Behavior. Organizational behavior is a directly concerned with the understanding, prediction, and control of human behavior in an organization. It is an area of study that investigates the impact that individuals, groups, and structure have on behaviors within organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving an organization's effectiveness. Human behavior in an organization is a relatively not a new concept. It is emerged as a distinct field of study in the late 1950s and early 1960s. This study has changed the traditional belief of the manager that all the managerial and the organizational problems are technical in nature. The managers now understood that to make the organization more effective, they have to understand and predict the human behavior in the organization. So the subject of the OB, I mean organizational behavior, thus occupies an important place in the management study. So if you observe the subject name, that is organizational behavior, there are two concepts. One is organization, another one is behavior. So let us first understand what is organization. A tool used by the people to coordinate their actions to obtain something they desire or value is an organization. So before jump into organization, let us understand the human nature in an organization. Human beings are social animals. They cannot live in isolation and unable to fulfill their needs and desires individually. They need to get the cooperation of other person in achieving his goals. In simple, organization is viewed as a group of persons perform to seek a certain goals. Organizations provide goods and services. Organization employ people. Organization bring together people and resources to produce products and services. Basically, organization exists to create value. Organization is not a new and modern invention or phenomena. Ever since the dawn of civilization, people have always formed organizations to combine their efforts for the accomplishment of the human goals. Modern society, however, has more organization than ever before. It consists of large and complex organizations dominating every sphere of human activity in almost all countries of the world, irrespective of culture and other differences. Organization affect the quality of human life in the modern society. It may be studied from two perspectives, micro and macro. In micro perspective, the focus of study is on the individual human being. In the macro view, also concerns itself with how an individual learns, what motivates, and what kind of leadership strategies might produce the behavior of leader wants. This micro view of individuals in organization is recognized as discipline called organizational behavior. So organization is born when more than one person coordinates to execute a work, such as one person passing bundles to another person who puts them in order, and people helping one another to work in a work that constitute an organization. Organization is an association of persons for achieving certain objectives. It is a rational coordination of the activities of a number of people for the achievement of some common, well-defined goals through division of labor and function and through a hierarchy of activity and responsibility. Men, materials, rules, events, work can coordinate to become an organization. All such social institutions, such as offices, families, schools, hospitals, shops, trade, commerce, transport, government, communication, etc., are the organizations of one or another description. If organizations are worked through rules. Organization is made possible by cooperating attitude of men. Society itself is at its base an organization of sorts, and therefore it creates various organizations for its survival and growth. It's very difficult to define the term organization precisely because the use of the term organization is not standardized. It is not static. It is dynamic and ever-changing as per the needs of the society. Its members, business objectives, and environmental changes, organization has to be changed. Organization has been defined in a different ways by different theorists because different theorists have emphasized different characteristics of organization. According to Mooney and Rayleigh, organization is defined as the form of human association for attaining common objectives. So, under this definition, you can observe it is the form of human association. So, human association, for why they are associated, they associated for attaining common objectives. So another definition goes like this. Organization is defined as a social unit which is deliberately constructed and reconstructed to seek specific goals. So it is a social organization, it is a social unit, it is deliberately constructed. It is not automatically constructed. It is deliberately with intention it is created. Why it is created? To attain the specific goals. Once created organization may be recreated for the attainment of specific goals. So now we can talk about organization's significance. Why we need the organization. Organization builds better relationship by achieving people's organizational and social objectives. Then it covers wide array of human resources like behavior, training and development, change management, leadership, teams, etc. It brings coordination, which is the essence of management. It improves goodwill of the organization, helps them achieve the objectives very quickly, and it makes the optimum utilization of the resources. It facilitates the motivation. It leads higher efficiency. It improves relationship in the organization, and it is a multidisciplinary in the sense that it applies different techniques, methods, and theories to evaluate the performances. So, nature of business organization. What is the nature of the business organization? Organization nature can be studied under two broad categories. One is We can look into the organization as a process, and the second one as a structure or a framework of relationship. So organization as a process. If we look into the organization as a process, organization is an executive function. It becomes a managerial function involving the following activities. Determining activities necessary for the accomplishment of the business objectives. Number one, it is a division of work. Organization includes breaking up the entire work into different segments. Different segments of work are then assigned to different persons for their efficient accomplishment. This brings an division of labor. It is not that one person cannot carry a many function, but specialization in different activities is necessary to improve one's efficiency. Everyone cannot do all the activities. We need the effectiveness and specialization in a work efficiency. Organization helps in dividing the work into related activities so that they're assigned to different individuals. Next one, composition of interrelated individuals. Organization is a composition of composition of interrelated individuals. Is not organization is not a collection of individuals at random, but they're composed of individuals who are interrelated. The identifiable interrelated group of individuals determines the boundary of the organization. So it is a organization as a separate entity from the other elements in an environment. So next one, it deliberate and the conscious creation and recreation. Yes, organization is a social unit which is deliberately constructed or reconstructed to attain the or accomplishment of the objectives. It is a system consciously coordinate the activities of two or more persons. This feature differentiate the organization from other social units. Unlike other social unit, members enter in the organization through a contract and be thrown out of the organization if the performance is not satisfactory. The relationship is purely a contractual nature, and the recreation of groups can be made by the organization through promotions, demotions, or transfer of people within the organization. So it is a very conscious creation and recreation. Next, organization helps in the achievement of common objectives. An organization is a conscious and a purposive creation. It means that they consciously created for the common achievement of common enterprise objectives. The objective of various segments lead to the achievement of major business objectives. The organization structure should build around common and clear-cut objectives. This will help in the proper accomplishment of objectives. Then, organization coordinates the efforts of different persons and groups. Coordination of various activities is an essential as their division. It helps in integrating and harmonizing various activities. Coordination also avoids duplication and delay in the work. So various functions of the organization depend upon one another, and the performance of one influence the other. Unless all of them are properly coordinated, the performance of all segments is adversely affected. Next, organization, cooperative relationship. Sorry. An organization creates cooperative relationship among various members of the group. An organization cannot be constituted by one person. It requires at least two or more persons in an organization. Is a system which helps in creating meaningful relationship among the people. The relation should be both vertical and horizontal among the members of various departments. The structure could be designed that it motivates its performance. They're part of work together. It helps, organization helps in group behavior. An organization is a composition of the people. The success of the organization mainly depends upon the behavior of the people and the group. Individual groups and structure are the base of group behavior. So relationship of a one person to another person level and subordinates to subordinate as well as with a superior are established in a group. So it helps to develop the group behavior in a positive way. So if the group behavior is very positive, then the accomplishment of organization goals are not very difficult. And the performance, it helps in the enhancement of the performance. The whole organization is greater than the sum of its parts. So organization main aim is to achieve the goals and objectives through effective performance, which is possible with the human resource development. So organization maximize work motivation and creativity. So that in this regard, job enlargement, job enrichment, and the job satisfaction also come under the organizational performance. So specialization in a particular helps in effective performance of the job. So these are the significance or the nature of the organization as a process. So organization as a structure or a framework of relationship. So when we see the organization as a structure, the organization is a network of internal authority and the responsibility relationship. It is a composition of people and it is established in such a way that every work and every relationship with the subordinates to subordinates or with the superiors as linked and properly designed. So it is the framework of relationship of person operating at a various levels. Why? To accomplish common objective. It is organization is a structure, systematic combination of people, function, and physical facilities. It can be studied under three categories. One is activities analysis, decision analysis, and relations analysis. By this, I end this topic, that is introduction to organization. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.